Hey everyone, this is my Vornado VH220 whole room heater, and I've decided since I've had this for a little while I'd give you a bit of a demonstration of it, as well as a little bit of a tour, and we're also going to review the unit and tell you about how it performs. So first off, we'll show you around the unit here. So what we've got here is the side of the unit. Those vents that you see there are where the fan takes the air in. Heating elements there as well. Here's the back of the unit. There are some vents there for the motor to keep it cool as the unit runs. And what we're going to do now is show you a safety feature of this unit, which is the tip over safety. It just has a little spring-loaded button underneath here that when the heater tips over, it springs the circuit open, and you can hear it clicking and pushing shut as we actuate it here. When you set the heater level, it goes back to where the heater can run. Now, safety features like this are not a new thing. I've seen heaters as far back as made in the 1920s and 30s which feature similar safety features. Some heaters from the 60s and 70s also featured a inertia type tip over switch, which is just actuated by gravity. Next here, we'll take a look at the top of the unit. From left to right, you've got the thermostat. In the middle, you have the heat level control. Gives you three choices here. One is 750 watts, two is 1150 watts, and three is 1500 watts. The red button on the right controls the on-off function of the unit, and it has a little pilot light as well. So turn the unit on, and this puts us on the 750 watt setting. The air coming out of the unit is warm. It's not hot necessarily, just rather warm. It's perfect for giving gentle heating in a room if you choose. We'll put the unit up to the medium heat setting now, setting 2. That's 1150 watts. Actually, I think it's 1125. Anyway, on this setting, you get a bit more warmth out of the unit, and it's perfect for using in conjunction with, say, your house heater. Now we'll put it up to high, and the heat coming out of the unit is, pretty decent now, pretty intense. I don't think it feels quite as hot as a vintage unit, but it seems to do a very good job of warming up a room. So it's definitely got the power it needs. We'll now bring the thermostat down so that way the unit will cycle off and show the thermostatic function. There it goes, it clicked off. You can see the unit come to a stop here. And my dog is going to bark.
Yes.
So with that, I'm going to go into the review portion of this heater. As far as ease of use goes, I'll give this thing a pretty solid rating. I rate it as being very favorable. It's very easy to use and the controls are simple. This might be better for a more elderly user just because it's, a bit easier to use, a bit more intuitive than the newer electronic controls tend to be. As far as its heat output and performance goes, it's kind of a funny slow roll type of heat that you get from this. It seems to start out slow, and then all of a sudden, before you really think about it, the room has gotten pretty dang warm. So the thing does perform very well. It just takes it a little bit of time. But not like one of those oil radiator heaters. Those things, from what I understand, take forever. Now, the only thing I would say about it is this thing's maybe a little too quiet. So if it shuts off on its thermostat, you might not even notice that, that it's on, except for the room feeling warm. So yeah, the thing that's kind of meant to help you is the little pilot light, which I showed you earlier when I showed the close-up of the controls. But some people really like it quiet, and it probably is a good thing, so we'll leave it at that. Anyway, I'd rate this heater as I'd rate this thing as favorable. It's easy to use and it's simple. So with that, we'll go ahead and shut the unit off and conclude this video. So with that, I would like to say thank you for watching, and we will have more to come, so please be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned. Later.